Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Well, what did we do in the last episode? Well, as you can see by this kind of weird image of this massive block with huge toes, we entered the Ancient Cistern. A very nice and tranquil looking dungeon, one of my personal favourites, but now we're down in the deep, dark pits below. We acquired the whip, which can do several things, which we'll show throughout the video. It can hack onto like these little things up here, and many more things, but we're kind of still exploring what it can do. So in this episode we should be hopefully finishing up, starting with these two. Kill both of you, or maybe not. These lot, for those who haven't seen the last episode, are cursed bokoblins. They are basically immortal, kind of, like they can't really die unless you do a fatal blow on them, so that's exactly what we're doing. Got a few bats here, and these bats are fire keys. Come here, kill you guys, kill you, come here, come here. Right, a lot of money. You know how I feel, always like a bit of money. There is some butterflies here, which suggests... another goddess. War, if we use our Skyward Strike. This time I'm going to draw some money because I don't really need it for anything else. If we draw a very shoddy looking rupee. Oh, got a bit bad on the top there. We'll get a plethora of money, which we'll need. Probably need, let's be honest. I mean, considering what Beedle's been like recently. A gemstone shines deep within the eye. Strike it to shut the mouth and dam the flow. Okay, well there's a bomb here. We head on out this way. Okay, so here's one of the things that the whip can do. Is pull these plants over, flip them over, go on here, and as you can see, the way forward is blocked by a bit of stone. So, it said about blue eye. That looks like a blue eye to me. Using our trusty little upgraded beetle, we can go all the way up here, all the way around, and hit this nice looking gem. I think the best way to do this, I mean, this should have enough energy to go around here. I don't think speeding it up makes it last any longer or any shorter than it would be if you were to do it normally. Although I haven't really given that a test, so I'm not sure. But we can go all the way around, and just like in the Nehru, use our bomb to blow it up. Helping us get across. Okay, and again, something else we can do with our whip is swing across like the vines in Farron. If we get enough momentum to hang on to that, there we go. And then climb on top of these pillars, because it's easier to climb on top of this one. Can't really climb on top of the other one. So yeah, I'm hoping today we'll probably finish up. It seems to be the trend with these dungeons. You can't really get through them in one episode, unless you're doing it, you know, in like hour increments, which I'm not, because last time I tried to record with this capture card for over an hour, it kind of struggled, won't lie, so I'm kind of avoiding it recently until I can get a better one. We can pull this handle, setting the flow to go to the other direction, so we don't get hit by massive spikes, and make our way further along. You are going to go off the edge. It's almost like a no. Same with you, off the edge. Oh no, well, you're not going to cause much trouble, are you? Latch onto this, ride it all the way along. All the way. And down. Okay, across here. Now do the exact opposite thing that we just did. Push this to the right. Reverse the flow. Come back down here, onto the pillar, and ride it all the way to the end. Yeah, it's kind of a cool idea. Like, I think this is probably my favourite part of this dungeon, the fact that it goes from a really serene, tranquil looking place. Do I need to go higher up? No. A really tranquil looking place to... Basically a horror film. And that's kind of... Actually, it's kind of topical with it being October, kind of Halloween-y. Pull on that, we can make a water spout happen. So now we can get up to here without having to go through all of that. Much appreciated, because it takes ages. And now, you hear that? Hold on, let me just... Delicious. Let's climb up this rope. And now everyone's favourite bit of this dungeon. Yeah, these cursed Bacobans are going to climb up this rope and basically latch onto you. You're going to have to shake them off. And your stamina doesn't really heal, so you can't really go down and kill them either, because they'll just keep respawning every time you go on this rope. You try not to get shaken off. Just keep climbing, just keep climbing. And we managed to get to the top of this area. Right, what's this? Return the stone giant to its original form, and descend below the earth again along the thread. There you will find the key to the path ahead. Ooh, very mysterious, very cryptic, if you say. So what it's saying is we jump onto here, pull this out, connect the two, and if you remember, that latch there will make the Buddha go back up. But it made it go back down, so it will make it go back up. So now all we've got to do is go down, back down, because it said return it to its original form and then go back down the thread. Link, you'll be fine, you're not going to hurt yourself, are you? So we can use, basically what it was saying was, if we go down this way, we can see that now the Buddha is not here, this area is now free, and we can finally get the boss key of this area. We got the blessed idol. This carved wooden statue looks like it's supposed to inspire gratitude. It also looks like the stone statue on the upper floor. Now we've got some cursed Bacobans to deal with, and also the entire statue is coming down. So you want to run as fast as you can out of there. I did not manage to do this on my first time. I got squished by that massive foot. So yeah, we won't be doing that again, that's for sure. And now, because of where we are, I don't know if I need to return it to its original form or not, if I can just go straight to the top. If we make our way up these water spouts, now that we have the key, must feel weird. Like, how much pressure do you think is in that water in order to make it push Link up? What did it say? Look for the key that lies beneath the earth. Yeah, we found that. Put in the idol. Good old Mr. Buddha himself. And let's see if I can do this quicker this time. That seems about right. Insert it in. And now we can get to on top of the head of the Buddha. You can see what lies inside his mind. And also flip these switches as well, because that's important. No boss fight, it seems. This guy's going to attack me, is he? No? Okay, you do you, guy. I ain't going to complain. So we're going to give the Buddha the best neck massage it's ever had. Because it, funnily, goes all the way up top. Look at that. That's a strong, thick-looking neck. And we're now at the top of the dungeon, so everyone knows what's happening now. It's boss time. Let's do this. You certainly are persistent. I'm terribly busy trying to find the clues that will help me revive the Demon King. Your incessant buzzing around my head like some irksome gadfly when I'm this busy is but it's making me very disagreeable. Wow, he's not even bothering to make some big speech. I am very glad to introduce you to TLOZ. This is my favourite boss fight. What you have to do is make him slash the ground and then whip out his hands. I absolutely adore this fight. So if I get hit on this, I'm going to be very ashamed of myself. We hit both of them, take them both off with our new found whip, and he'll take both of his hands covering his heart out, and we whip both of them off, and then slash away. I love this fight. Have I said that enough? I've said it 3 times. There's something about it. The atmosphere, the temple itself, the dungeon room, the design of it. Look at him. This is an amazing fight. Okay. I'm going to be careful because he will throw those... I don't really know what to call them. Like, I don't know the weapon's official name. It's like a metal boomerang. See, he's throwing them now. I don't know if fire's anything to say, actually. Well, that was rude. Hang on. Let's see, what does fire have to say? TLOZ. This ancient automaton defends the Ancient Cistern and eliminates intruders. The cursed energy supply Girion provided to this contraption has given it power far beyond its conventional limits. The red orb-shaped cores embedded in its torso and arms provide it limited stability and prevent it from falling to pieces. Oh, you can ask for more info on it. Oh, it's fine. I haven't done this with the other bosses, so I don't know why I'm doing it now. But we want to get close to him, so we'll slap down. And it's kind of rinse and repeat. But I honestly, I urge anyone who's not heard this boss theme to give it a listen. It is amazing. I don't think I can praise this boss enough. There really isn't anything... I would say it's probably one of the best boss fights in the entire series. I might run out of energy. Right. When he takes enough damage, he will enter phase 2. And not only somehow using the force to collect his arms, but now he has legs. And not only that, a buttload of swords. And it just gets better. It just gets more intense from there. So you want to back away from him, slash one of his arms, and if that's no indication, grab his weapon, go down to his legs, hang on, and slash his legs open, and slash at his torso. This is the only thing that can break through that barrier. Keep on slashing away. Eventually. Now, I'm not sure which will do more damage, the sword or his own sword. I've always used his own sword just because it's easier. Yeah, you want to get far away from him because he's going to do a huge walk around the boss room. Also, I have a question. If he's supposed to be defending the Ancient Cistern, why is he at the top of it? He's not, like, anywhere important. He'll spawn some of the cursed Bokobans to come and ruin our day. They're not got as much health as the ones out. Oh, that's the Gospellos, that's not what I'm looking for. Hang on. Just bring all these down. Right, grab that. I'm actually getting hit here. Slash his legs. Slash away, yeah, so I don't know which does more damage. I just do this because it's more convenient, because you have to put the sword down to bring out your own sword to hit him. If it is faster, I've never done it. This is a good angle. Okay, run away. He's going to do the same again. But yeah, it's a bit like the Iron Knuckle fights, actually. If you bring him round to one of the pillars and he breaks it, it will provide some hearts. So that 1 heart of damage that I got stupidly from just being irresponsible is my fault. Okay, he's spawning some more guys in. Yeah, using a Goddess Strike is usually a good idea because it gives a tiny bit more damage. Okay. Don't have to get all of them, I'm just going to get one and hopefully not get hit. It's always a bit of a nerve-wracking bit here when you go in for his legs. Come on, Link, come on. And there we go. Not terrifying at all. Yep, that's my favourite boss fight in the entire game. Beat him. Another heart container, we now have 12 hearts. But just look at him. Oh, you can also pick up his weapon afterwards. And if you ever feel like so, breaking the things down yourself if you really want to. I just think it's cool when you have a boss fight where you can use its own weapons against it. There's a few examples of it, I can't remember them at the moment, where you can just... Oh, you can move this stuff around by slashing. Where you can just use their weapon. I think it adds so much dynamic to it. Sorry, buddy. Sorry I had to break you. You know, you're a worthy component. What happens if... Oh no, that's just a sword. I thought you could pick his head up then. Anyway, with that being said, let's head on to the flame. Just like always hitting something with the Skyward Strike. Raise your sword, master. The flames of Aurora have improved your sword, making it longer and sharp enough to do twice as much damage. Their sacred flame has purified your blade, enhancing and evolving it. With your sword now enhanced, you are ready to learn a new melody. We should return to the Isle of Songs. Ah, the sword you carry is different since I last saw you. Yes, I see it is much improved. Excuse my cough. To think the goddess's chosen hero is but a mere boy. Quite a twist. Chosen hero or not, you do not yet possess the strength required to wield the full power of that blade. You must train yourself further. Devote yourself wholly to this task. Farewell, boy. Do you think they liked that animation? The amount of time she's used it so far. So yeah, we've upgraded our blade. It's very slightly longer. And also the scabbard is different as well. Yay! It does more damage. Let's go. Yeah, you can see the goddess cube in the back of that shot the entire time it's there mocking me. Anyway, let's waste no time going to the Isle of the Songs and get our new well, yeah, we could. Let's see where the goddess cubes are and then decide on what's best to do. If they're on the way, absolutely, we're going to get some. Let's see, where are they? So there's one on that island there. Is that it? And then there's one... Oh, there's one in the Thunderhead anyway, so we could probably get this one, and then head to this one, get the thing, and then do a bit of side questing before heading off to the next area. So I am... Excuse me, guys. That noise you just heard was my Pro Controller falling off the bed and thinking it wants to control the game. I'm not sure why that fell off then. Anyway, so that's not going to take me long, is it? But yeah, that is probably... I'd say probably my second favourite dungeon and my favourite boss fight in this game. I can sing nothing but praises about it. It is absolutely perfect. I think maybe if I was to say one thing... Oh, by the way, this is going to be cool. Hold on, can I get this? 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 And got it. Okay. He's not really supposed to get this yet, but I'm doing it. Nice little piece of heart. One more. There's not a... Come here, butterflies. You're always useful. There's not a gossip stone here, is there? Oh, there is. I think if I had to say anything about the Colossus fight, is that it's too short. When you know what you're doing, and I mean that comes with any boss fight really. When you know what you're doing, it just goes by so quickly. Like I don't even know how long that fight was. I think probably one of my best times I've beaten it in maybe a minute or two. I'm not sure how long that fight was. I might have to have a look, and I'll put on screen how long it was. But I absolutely love it, as you can tell. I've had maybe a bit too much practice with that fight. But I think it's so cool, like the scale of it, the atmosphere of it, the aesthetics of it. Like, it's a beautiful looking armoured piece, cursed with dark magic. And the fact that Girahim didn't even want to say much of it. Like, if you remember him in the Skaldera fight, he had a full monologue. He was like, oh yeah, I'm going to beat you now, you know, you're so close to her, but then she was taken away. Now I'm going to take my anger out on you by throwing a boulder at you, basically. And now he's like, can't be bothered, let this guy deal with it instead. Which, you know, is a bit rude. But, yeah, I absolutely love that fight. I think it's one of the best in the series. I'm trying to think what is my favourite. Favourite boss fight? I have to get back to you on that. I might even do like a ranking. I've seen online like people do rankings of boss fights, and I'd put my own little twist into it. So we're heading up onto this island, and there's two ways you can approach this island, I think, from memory. If you're feeling fancy and, you know, sneaky, one way you can do it is by diving, jumping off. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yep, diving off, straight to where the chest is. Get a rupee medal, so it's sent to item check. Or, you could do the boring way and climb up all those vines. But, you know, because I'm good at this game, I did it the cool way. What's in this chest? Evil crystal, hey! I haven't seen one of them yet. We'll need one of them to upgrade a bit of equipment. So I'll gladly take one of them. Now to the Isle of the Song. Isle of Songs, not Isle of the Songs. Isle of Song. I think that's everything, isn't it? The chests out here. There's no more, is there? I'll take that one off. No, take that one. Take it off. No, doesn't seem to be. That's more than fine with me. Down. Makes me think, what part of the land did the goddess bring up to have this in the sky? Because she put Skyloft up, but not this. There's nothing about this being up in the sky. Unless it already was, maybe. Anyway, let's hit this crest. With a diagonal, apparently. I definitely did not hit that diagonally.
Master Link, I have important information.
When you struck the crest with a skyward strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I am the one guiding you from my place at the edge of time. 2 sacred flames remain. Should you desire to possess them, you must obtain the other sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with another gift. Harness the power of these gifts, and let there be no doubt you shall find yourself standing before the majesty of the sacred flames. Now I give you another melody. It will serve as the key to unlocking your next trial, which awaits you within the shifting sands of Lanayru Desert. The song you just heard is called Nehru's Wisdom. Use this song of knowledge to find the next triumph. We learn Nehru's Wisdom. I have memorized Nehru's Wisdom for you. You can now use dowsing to locate the gate to the next trial. You should set a course for the Lanayru Desert immediately. Fi, you know who I am. You know that it definitely is disappearing. I saw it that time. You know who I am. I ain't doing that. I'm doing a bit of side questing first. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to Skyloft. I'm gonna save you the trouble of watching me fly back, and we'll do a few more things to round off this episode, and then should be able to head straight to Lanayru. I can't think of much that's happened. So I'll see you guys at the Skyloft. At the Skyloft? That doesn't make sense. At Skyloft. Okay, landing in Skyloft. Let's have a look where all these goddess cubes are. Okay, so there is a few. I think looking at it, well, I do want to show one off actually before we finish up. Maybe, yeah, show one off, because now that we've got our trusty little swimming, you can see not only is there a chest in there, but the goddess chest is also in there. It's blocked off by some water. Well, you may be asking, how do we get to that bit of water? If we go down here, you'll just see. Link, stop rubbing your head into the wall. There's a little passageway for us to dive into. I think it took me, when I first did this, I think it took me ages to figure out that this was here. I remember searching around the entire island looking on ways to get in there. Okay. 100 rupees. Amazing. What's in the goddess cube? And a piece of heart. We've got one more. 13 heart pieces. You know, we're on our way to, I guess, finishing them up. There's only, what, 7 more? So yeah, that'd be great. So I think, having said that, actually, let's see, can I get the other 2? There's 2 more to do, and then I think we'll leave it there. One of them's over this way. There's Fledge. Hey Fledge, how you doing? One of them I know you have to kind of dive off the edge, and I think it's this one down here, isn't it? Yes it is. I'm looking at the map completely wrong. Actually, can we even get that one? No, I don't think we can get that one. So we'll get this one, and I think we'll call it there. The best way to do it is to just simply dive off. Open this chest. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Open this chest! Can't even do that these days. Another 100 rupees. We're absolutely loaded. And then dive off. I guess this is what this is for, to get back and forth from that platform. And I think with that, we may end things here. because there's a few more things to do before we set off to Lanayru, a few more side quests to look at. So with that, I'm going to sit on this stool and I'm going to say, in the next episode, we get ready for Lanayru Desert and hopefully find the Trowel Gate. I'll see you guys then.